Welcome friends into the Genuine Practical Homoeopathy. So today's topic is on CALCAREA CARB and its clinical and practical application in your practice. So to know more in details about CALCAREA CARB, please watch this video till the end. I'm Dr. Santosh Mahanor, promoting a genuine teachings of Master Samuel Hahnemann to make a homeopath more confident and more scientific towards homeopathy. So those who are new here, so please like, share and comment our videos. So about the CALCAREA CARB in Hahnemannian teachings, so only those remedies have ability to produce a disease that have ability to cure. Because to know more about CALCAREA CARB, we should aware about the CALCAREA CARB affinity and pathogenesis. So when we discuss on CALCAREA CARB, it is a calcium and it is a very important element of our body. So most of our heart organs in our body are made up of calcium, and most of our actions or muscular activity are only because of due to the calcium. And another important thing is calcium is one of the very important electrolyte in our systems. So to know in this regard, we should aware about what actually the CALCAREA CARB symptoms are. So friends, so when we think about bones or osseous system, so because these are the pillars of our body or building blocks of our body. So when calcium deficiencies may take place, or there are lot of bone deformities, a kyphosis, scoliosis, or caries of bones or tumors of bones, so CALCAREA come in front of us. So because calcium problems or deficiency problems may also cause the rickets in children's, or in fractures or stress fractures, those are runners or athletes because of due to this calcium deficiency. And nowadays, because of due to the lack of sunlight and working in a very close compact areas, most of the constitutions, most of the persons are suffering from a calcium deficiency problems. So in this regard, or calcium metabolism problems, so there is a bone strength is become weakened. So and whatever the pathologies are produced because of such type of problems, so CALCAREA comes in front of us. So second important pathogenetic effects of CALCAREA CARB is on muscles, or whenever there is a fibrosis, whenever there is a lack of muscular power, or there is a weakness in the muscular system because of due to the deficiency of calcium, so CALCAREA CARB comes in front of us. And the pathogenesis produced by somewhere in the everywhere in the body, that is a fibrosis or calcium deposition or scarring. So whenever there is a calcium deposition, there is a fibrosis or there is a scarring. So all these kinds of pathologies are permanently cured by CALCAREA CARB. Another important thing, that is a mucous membrane. So a lot of organs are comes under the influence of the CALCAREA CARB, but I want to keep limit this topic here only with these three organs. So mucous membrane, whenever there is a mucous membrane, it has affinity to produce a catarrhal inflammation. Whenever there is a mucous membranes are affected by the CALCAREA CARB, so there is a catarrhal conditions and followed by the paralytic conditions too, or fibrosis or scarring of that particular organ. So for example, I want to discuss with the respiratory system mucous membrane. So once there is a catarrhal inflammation set because of due to any injurious effect, so there is a catarrhal condition is there, allergic rhinitis is there, allergic bronchitis here, rhinorrhea is there, again polyps are there, so DNS is there. So everywhere whenever there is allergic manifestations of respiratory tract system, so we need to think about the CALCAREA CARB. And mostly in the chronic infections like a tuberculosis or phthisis or post complications of any kind of pneumonia or sequelae, there is a fibrosis is there. So after tuberculosis, so this CALCAREA CARB comes in front of us. But friends, we need to prescribe any remedy on the basis of Hahnemannian teachings. This is not sufficient to prescribe only because of due to the pathogenesis and organ affinity. In this regard, we need very important subjectiveness of every patient, because CALCAREA CARB is not only the remedy to produce such kind of manifestations. There are another few remedies, but we need to differentiate only on the basis of subjectiveness of that symptoms. So what are the subjectiveness of the symptoms that I always said in the Materia, Medica, Pura, or in the theory of chronic disease? So for example, someone is aggravation time is morning, someone's aggravation time is evening, and someone's aggravation because of due to heat or cold or some particular exertion or any other climate, cloudy weather, or anything exposure to the cold. So all these things subjectiveness we should consider at the time of prescription or finding out the correct simillimum, along with the accessory symptoms. These are very important thing while prescribing the any remedy. So we need to be a master of all these things. So friends, but it is very difficult to master of that subjective symptoms. So we need to follow our Materia, Medica, Pura and theory of chronic disease to your final prescriptions. But to narrow down your remedies, we need to understand this way. So friends, this is my humble request to all of you to become more confident and more scientific in your practice. Follow the Hahnemannian teachings. And those who want to become more confident in your practice and want to learn more about the genuine practical homeopathy, we have created courses for those homeopaths to learn more. So go in our website and visit there for enrollment. And don't forget to like, share and comment our videos to get more information about the genuine practical homeopathy. Thank you.